What is this, Peanut Butter Gamer? What is this, PewDiePie? All right. Would you look at that? Hello, everybody. It's me, Annie Austin. We're back. That's right. Another episode of VG Wham. If you have never watched VG Wham before, what is it? VG Wham is the show, kind of like The Bachelor, where we go onto one of the digital game stores. We see what's been coming out recently. We pick a handful of eligible Bachelor games. We pick the best one, the most interesting one. We buy it with real money. That's right. No codes here. What is this? Oh, we can't talk about Pro J. So which digital store are we using today? We are going back to the classic, the Nintendo Switch eShop. So we actually live streamed this portion of the of this episode of VGWM, so you might notice it looks a little bit different than the other versions, but that's not too important. What is important is it's the same show you've come to know and love. Are you ready? Let's go shopping, shall we? All right, everybody, welcome to the Nintendo eShop on the Switch. Welcome back to VG Wham. Shall we look at what's been coming out recently? Yes, we shall. All right, first up this week, we got Angry Bunnies Colossal Carrot Crusade. Fun fact about bunnies, bunnies only have the emotional receptors for anger. All right, well, we're not going to do that one. At Cash, Path of the Five. My God, this is R-rated, M-rated, M and R. This is MR rated. Shut him down hard. That's right. You got to shut down those blue people. They'll never stop coming. I went to one of those concerts once. They just wouldn't stop. They just kept drumming and drumming and drumming. This game is called Chop. Does not look all that good. I feel bad for that dude, though. See that dude? Wow, there's a lot of these dudes I feel bad for. This is... what the f*** is going on here? Okay, I get that when you don't look at it that hard, it just looks like a Super Smash knockoff, but what in the living daylights artist put this together? Look at this. Get this out of here. My God. That better be rated M. Is that rated M? All right, this game is called Rip in Pieces. It's about Georgina, a killer clown nightmare. This is it, the game. Swing porcelain figures through horrifying nightmares without breaking. Wow. Wow. I think this makes the list. This is just so weird. All this weird, creepy crap. I don't want it. Okay, what's this? Distraint Deluxe Edition. Is this another... I was going to say, is this a visual novel? Is this another Otome game? It looks like one. I've a superb bladder. I can hold it for a day or two. What the? I think I could probably F with this. All right, put that on the list. That looks good. Hyperdrive Massacre by 3-4 Big Things. Boy, this doesn't make any sense to me. What? I can't even possibly imagine what kind of game this is. Like, this makes it look like a racing game. But this it doesn't even look like a video. This looks like a screensaver. Do they fly? Do the cars? That's the Iron Giant and the Buddha and Godzilla. They're taking every possible inspiration from all of humanity's greatest artistic achievements. Anime, I want to have sex with a fox game. Oh, that is literally what it is. Bada bing, I told you. There are so many games on this eShop that I just can't even begin to comprehend how you play it. Is it a board game? Is it a pogo stick race? Is it a quiz show? Nobody will ever know. We got Newt 1. Newt 1 rewards players for how much life they bring into the game world. Nope, not the video. We don't watch videos on VG Wham. I'm sort of getting Room in the Night Sky vibes from this, which I really like. Newt 1's purpose is to create happiness. Well, as you can see by my face, I don't need any more happiness. This looks sweet, though. Right? This looks cool. I can jam with this. Let's put this on the list. That's fun. So again, the three games were RIP in Pieces, Distraint Deluxe Edition, and Newt 1. Cue the music. Let's think. So two of these. One of these things is not like the other, right? And the one that's not like the other is Newt 1, which makes it hard to knock it off right away. If I was going to pick between the two scary games to pit up against Newt 1, I think between these two, well, I think I would probably get rid of Distraint. Let me take a glance at the screenshots before deciding for sure. This doesn't really seem as much like my vibe. Well, it does though, doesn't it? But no, let's get rid of this one. We'll make it between RIP and Newt 1. It's easy to look at Newt 1, especially if you're here live as we do this, and say, wow, so pretty. But you could definitely see a world where this game controls absolutely horribly. And it says it's inspired by games like Journey and Mario 64, and it says Newt 1's purpose is to create happiness. I think the thing that RIP has going for it is that when I look at the screenshots, I really don't know. I mean, I don't think I've ever played a game like this, and I don't know what's going on. But that game would probably make us frightened, whereas this game would make us happy. Probably. I do see a little bit of darkness in the back. And you know what this... I think I might have just convinced myself. This game looks like that Wii game, Knight's Journey of Dreams, or whatever that was. And that game sucked, but the atmosphere was so good. And this game kind of looks like that. Yeah, I think I might have just done it to myself. I think that might be it. Get rid of RIP. Newt 1 wins the Wham. That was a pretty easy decision, all things considered. Like, it's, I wonder if I've got 79 cents worth of points. Hell yeah. There you go. All right. While we wait for that to download, why don't we look up a little something about Newt 1? Newt Gingrich. No. Newt 1 was, let's see, it's a non-violent musical 3D platformer released on February 8th, 2019. For the PlayStation 4, maybe for the PC or something. It was developed by Dev Nari, who is an indie game development studio from Minneapolis, Minnesota, my hometown. Their website says, "We believe games can make people happy." No way. Not gonna happen. Our first game, Newt 1, is an attempt to distill, spelled wrong, distill our ideas on the experiences of friendship and happiness into video game form. We tried to make sure that playing the video game feels like eating candy. Now, this is bad news for me because eating candy, not on the list of things that I should be doing right now, according to my dental professional. That's about it. There's a couple people who like to make games from Minneapolis, and their game is all about happiness and joy. Great. I can get down with that. Oh, look, the game is done downloading. Swell. Why don't we play it? Let's see how it is. All right. Let's see if this was a waste of money and a waste of time, or if we truly are going to be given happiness. This is the weirdest language select I've ever seen. Might as well do English, right? What? Oh. A, why is B yes, for fuck's sake? All right, first level of the game. Here we go. It's black and white. Oh, sweet. This is one of those blob games where if you touch things, it wakes them up and brings them color. That's pretty cool. Wow, I woke up the owls. Wake up the owls so they'll help us. Look at that. The owls are helping me. All right, so first impressions of Newt 1. It looks exactly like how I expected it to look and how I wanted it to look. The vibe of the game so far is weirdly, maybe this is just me, and I know this is not what they wanted, but weirdly depressing. Kind of reminds me of like being a kid and playing freeware games that had really depressing soundtracks for some reason, because that was like the license, that was the music they could license for free. And just hearing this like weirdly sad, low quality MIDI music kind of, that just makes you think about life. The basic gameplay loop seems to be that you go around and you touch everything in order to turn it the right color, and then you get to the end of the level and ring the bell or something. The problem kind of is that like touching the stuff, it doesn't do, you can see in the footage when you touch stuff, it's not like Splatoon or Da Blob or something where it like has a good animation and a good sound effect. I don't even know if it makes a sound. And there are certain power-ups. There's like this drum thing that when you hold down the button, it makes a big circle and then pops everything in. And then there's this wand that makes everything little beads come out of it and they make everything colorful. You know, as far as I can tell, you go through these levels and you finish them and you make them colorful and then you go to the next one. But it doesn't feel... it just doesn't feel like anything. There's basically no sound effects, which is shit. It's not that fun. It's not that fun yet. Hopefully it will be. Wow, drums. Hold A and release. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's gonna make this so much better. Oh my god. All right, what's this? Cello? Oh, sweet. All right, this is even better. It just goes around to deal with everything for me. Yeah, this is f***ing dope. Now we're talking. Oh god. Do I want the snow? I can go to the snow world, the desert world, or the world of illegal narcotics. Oh, clouds. Yes, of course. Clouds. You think if I go on this, it'll fling me? Nope, the physics don't really work. Physics, go! Give me this drum. I don't even like the drum that much anymore. I want the wand. I want to be like Harry Potter. Give me the wand. That's so stupid. This is so dumb. Why even explain? Why even explain it? Okay, so the reason I'm so mad here is it didn't make it into the final footage because the audio was mixed so loud on the game that it covered up my voice. Maybe another thing that you could have looked at. Anyway, so the reason that I'm mad is that earlier in the game, they have water and you use this drum thing to freeze the water, right? You see that? And then you get later in the game and there's a sign that's like, oh, guess what this game has? It has lava. Look at this, we got lava, baby. We did the work, we put lava in. But it's exactly the same. You don't get to take credit for putting lava in your game if it's just orange water and it does the same thing for the same amount of time and it's the same. You don't get to do that. It's not fair. It's not right, okay? Just because you put a little shooting thing doesn't make it lava. What about it is lava? Other than that you said it was lava, it's orange. It could be Kool-Aid. It's just dumb. I'm not trying to act like an angry man. I'm not trying to be cynical. I'm just saying it's dishonest. And now they got lava and they're like, oh, it's lava. But it's just the same as the fucking water. There's no difference. And that's kind of the whole game. It's all the same. Most of it is the same. You're just doing the same thing. There's no risk to it. If you die, you just instantly come back. Which you would think, well, they want it to be happiness, but it's not. Newt 1 is not so much a game about happiness as it is about apathy. There is no sadness in Newt 1. There's no anger. There's only perfect apathetic serenity. Every day I wake up and I do the same thing. And then I go to bed. And then I wake up the next day and I do the same thing. And then I go to bed. I see the same trees, the same flowers, the same birds in the same sky. Every day I wake up and I do the same thing. A poem. It is not a game of joy that will make you happy. It is not a game of frustrations that will make you sad. It is a game of apathetic serenity. That's what I choose to call it. You can have that. Who made this game? You can have that. That's my favorite part. Wow, so good. We got to see it twice. Oh, and I guess I should talk about, the game does have a story. It's basically like you're a little clown and everyone is a clown. And there's a bunch of big clowns that all fell asleep, and you've got to wake up all the big clowns by coloring all the worlds and collecting all the notes and saving all the owls. And once you wake up all the big clowns, you win. But if you fail, then you fall asleep just like the big clowns forever, which basically means you die, which is not, I will say, the dev team, not very happy. Eternal death, not that happy. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not. It's sad to be dead forever. To be asleep forever like Sleeping Beauty is sad. To only be able to get woke up with some dunk ass kisses you on the lips is sad. I don't really understand the story. I think what he just said is that if I fail the test, if I don't wake up the colors, then I'll be executed. This is a game for depressed people to get more depressed, which is ironic because it said that it was gonna bring me joy, and it didn't. It's making me sad. Apathetic Serenity. Wow, new mechanic. Look, there's a new mechanic. New mechanic. Wow. This is like Rainbow Road. Yeah, so that's kind of it for New 1. Yeah, I don't know. I think ever since I came up with that idea of apathetic serenity, I kind of like the game a little bit more. It is not. I cannot state this enough. Joy is not really a part of it. I'm sorry. I wish it was, but there's no joy to be found here. There is a zen to it, but there's also an apathy. It's a dark, scary place that, for some reason, you feel nothing when you go there. So yeah, I'm not too hot on Newt 1, really, all things considered. It's beautiful. It's, you know, it's got that sound. It's just, that didn't really do it for me. Sorry, you know, I'm not gonna apologize. I almost did, but I'm not gonna. No apologies here. I didn't like it. It's a fact. Deal with it, okay? Let's just deal with it. All right. Thanks for watching another episode of VG Wham, everybody. As much as, like I said, whether I like the game or hate the game, I enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed making it. I want to send a big thank you to... who was it? Where is my telefono? Happily Blue, one of our fans. Happily Blue sent me a code for $10 eShop credit, which is the reason we get an episode of VG Wham right now. So holla at Happily Blue. Thank you very much for sending along that so we could do an episode of VG Wham. If you want to be like Happily Blue and support the channel, remember we are a publicly supported YouTube channel, much like PBS. You could think of us as the Mr. Rogers of video game content. I cannot do this without your help. For $1 a month, it's not just a donation. You get access to really, what is a ludicrous amount of exclusive content, but you can check that out on Patreon. Here's a quick sampling of some of the most recent Patreon exclusive videos, and I hope you feel like you're getting something out of it. So thanks very much. Another episode of VG Wham down the drain. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. Newt 1, VG Wham will return. Thanks, everybody.